Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm filming this before work, so hopefully I can get this done in time, but just want to preface this with I'm getting my nails done today, and if my nails change partway through this video, it's because I've waffled too long and I've run out of time and I've had to film the second part after I finish work, which is highly likely. But I don't exactly have a whole lot of time, so that's why we're getting this done now. Plus I need the money for my nails anyway, so yeah. Let's get into this. I am so not awake yet. Oh dear. Okay, so first things first, we've got some happy mail. I promise this isn't going to be an every video thing, but I have ordered quite a lot of things recently, so the first place we have ordered from is Budget Saving Queen. She's just set up her website and I wanted to support her launch. Plus there's quite a few things I wanted from her for various reasons. And this is the new like loyalty thing. I don't have my purse with me to show the old one, but the old one was like little stars, like sticker stars that you put on like a piece of card. This one is bubbles, which I think you can use as like, yeah, you can use it as a tracker. And then at the top it says, on each freebie you will see a number and a letter. After 5 orders, this will spell a code you can use for 25% off. Hence why I'm trying to cover the letter, because I don't want to give away what the word is. But this is number 1 because this is the first order from her website, so that's a really cool idea. I think I'm gonna have to like Sharpie over the letter to not give it away, but also be able to use the tracker. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna put that away so that I don't show anything that I don't want to. And then we've got this huge stack here. So the first thing I got was the little mini year in savings, which has each month of the year with the little save the alphabet, so each number is what number it is in the alphabet. So obviously they're not like rounded numbers, so I'm going to need coins for this one. But yeah, I'm so excited. And that came with a little dashboard. I think what I'm going to do is, because obviously it starts in January, but this year in savings has also got saving numbers on, so I don't know whether to start that before the new year or not. We'll see how we're doing with savings challenges. So that's the first one. And then we have Save 1K. So each star is a different amount based on what colour they are, and it saves £1,000, which is great because I've got some big goals and I need some big trackers. And then we've got Saving for Premium bonds. So I do eventually want to max out my premium bonds. I know it's not for everyone. If you don't know what they are, basically it's like, I guess like a lottery bank where you put the money in. It doesn't gain interest or anything in there, but what it does is it sort of gives you a ticket per pound, I think it is, into this like lottery, and you can win money from that. I haven't won anything yet, but I've only just started mine and it doesn't have a whole lot in it, so, but I've seen people win an awful lot of money on there. And I don't gamble, I don't do the lottery or anything like that. I do want to start matched betting in the new year, so we'll see how that goes. But this is kind of like a no risk gambling, I guess. If you're one that loves the lottery or scratch cards or whatever, but you're losing money on that, this might be a good option for you. Then we have the Christmas word search. This obviously isn't going to be used until next Christmas because we've already finished Christmas. But yeah, that just goes along with my seasonal ones. And then we have Save the Season, so similar to the year in savings. Each letter corresponds to the number in the alphabet. So we've got winter, autumn, summer, and spring. And then we have the seasonal scratch-offs as well. So winter, autumn, summer, and spring. And that's because one of these binders is going to be dedicated to being a seasonal challenge binder. So I wanted to get some seasonal challenges to pop in, and I love these. And now everybody seems to be releasing like the monthly and the seasonal savings. So yeah, there's not too many that I want, but we're going to try and keep it restrained. I have put myself on a buying ban because I was using the excuse of I want to complete my setup as a you can spend all your money kind of thing. So yeah, we're trying to pull back. I do have some exciting orders on their way. I don't think my binder setup is going to be complete in terms of the envelopes, but everything should sort of be where it's supposed to be so that I can do a binder walkthrough when this one really important package arrives, and I cannot wait. So excited. So let's pop that to one side. Next up is a package that I'm so excited for. I have opened it simply because we had some little teething issues, and I wanted to check what it was so that I could let her know that it had arrived, but I haven't actually looked through this, so I'm just gonna open it over here because my address is on the top. But we got this cute little thank you. I don't know if you can guess who this is from, but there it is. Oh, cute little elf. There's a little Christmas tree paperclip. A little mouse, like Mickey Mouse, but probably not copyright Mickey. A little elf on a present. A little "You Are Brave." That's so cute. A little retro backpack. Oh my god, she sent so many stickers. A little koala boba. It's so cute. A little choose happy. A little bunny rabbit. Oh my god, that's gonna like fill up my budget journal. And then a little save. I think she said her son wanted a scratch off on it, so she's put a scratch off on it. How much does this say? 5, 10, 15, 25. So I'm intrigued to know what that could be, but that's a decent little amount for a little savings tracker. And then a little "You Are Kind" wristband. Oh my god, I used to have so many of these when I was little. You know, when like everybody had like stacks of them up their arms. A little, oh, a little "You Are Loved" pen. And then, okay, so this is what I bought from her website. She has just launched a website. I think a lot of Etsy shops are going that way because Etsy is not being too kind to them. So in here we have got Apple Snapple, which is the one that was designed by Riley, her son. Each apple you can choose what you want it to be. And it's just so cute, like the little rainbow. And then we've got budgeting supplies. This is obviously going to be for like everything binder related, or like I want to get a calculator, set up things like that. Yeah, is going to go into there. And then this one is so cool. It's Hungry Hippo. And you roll the coloured dice and then save the number. There's quite a few on here, so it should look like it looks like it should save a decent amount. Even if you roll like one every time, it would be a decent amount. and it's just so cool. I really do love that one. And then she was so lovely. She had some oopsies available, which she kindly sent me for free, if I can get into them. So we've got this little ice cream, which I'm going to use for Fiver Friday. That's £30, so it's a decent amount. And then this IKEA one, because pretty much all of my furniture apart from my bed is IKEA. And obviously when I move out, I'll need like bookcases and all that, and chest of drawers, things like that, that IKEA have really upped their game, and they're pretty solid pieces of furniture now. So yeah, I can't wait to use that when I move out, or maybe before, if I need a piece of furniture. I think that's just, yeah, that's just my little receipt. But that's so cool, and I'm so happy that it has arrived, because I have been waiting so eagerly for that to arrive. Thank you so much. Oh, I nearly showed you my address then. I will get better at this. Right, let's get into the cash stuffing. And I do have a little bit of a story time and things to say, but I'm going to do that as we're cash stuffing, because I always forget, and I do like a big thing at the start, and then I actually get into the cash stuffing, and it becomes like 2 hours long. So yeah, right. Let's count the cash. So we have got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92. All in £20 notes, because I only had time to go to the cash point, because my bank is not open at any times of day. So, oh gosh. Why are coins so hard to pick up? Okay, so we've got 200 in notes. We've got 1, 52, 50, oh, nope, 3, 54, 20, 30, 45, 445. So let's deal with the change first. Let's put the two £1 coins in there. Oh, that brings me on to something first. My lifetime ice at 10. So, you know, I was pondering about what to do when I fill a bag. Well, I figured whilst I've got these tins on the go, I'm just going to transfer them into the tin, if that makes sense. Obviously the 1Ps and 2Ps will be different, but I just thought to be able to knock off these quicker, I am going to include these. So what I'm going to do is, I have not wiped this off yet, I am behind. I'm going to take 10p out, because this was £1 and this was £5 and 10p. So right, I'm going to put it on top so it doesn't get confused with that. If I forget, let me know. So let's tip this out and pop this in. Okay, so I'm only going to do that when the bag is full for now, until I decide how I want to actually do this. So that was £5. We're going to pop that there because we're going to come back to that in a second. And then let's pop the 10p in. Back into its bag. Okay, and we've got 1, 2, 3 10p's. There. Where's my Sharpie gone? There it is. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and I promise I will sort that tracker out. Okay, and then we've got 5p's. We've got 1 5p. So that can go into there. Okay, and then we've got 50p's. We've got 1, 2, 3. So I'm just going to squiggle on it because they're quite big to colour in. 1, 2, 3. There's the 50p one. Hello. And then we've got 3 20p's, which is this pink one. So 1, 2, 3. Into the little pink bag. Like so. Okay, so now that's out of the way, I need to take 40 out of here to get my nails done this afternoon. So I'm just going to pop that into my little purse, like so. Oh, I also forgot last time to mention that when I purchased my Christmas pyjamas, obviously it only cost me, I had the £20 voucher, then £22 on top of that, and I saved £30 for it. So the extra £8 I transferred into America. So I'll just put it up here so that you can see that I'm not lying where that money went. It went there. Yeah, forgot I had to tell you that last time. So we don't have a massive amount of money to play with today, but let's put £40 into this tin. Like so. Because this one has an actual time cap. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we absolutely cannot fall behind on this one. Alright, I'm just going to pop that there for now. So, before we get into this tin, oh, got little magnetic bookmarks stuck at the bottom. This tin, I've decided that I've taken inspiration from an Instagram account that I'll put up here, who saves the Charlie notes. And obviously we've got the Charlie 50p's and the Charlie pounds now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put any Charlies that I come across in here. I still haven't come across a Charlie pound coin, but maybe one day. It's weird, the notes came into the pub and the cafe quite quickly, but the coins not so much. So yeah, I haven't got any Charlies in what I've got at the minute, but if I come across one in my binder, I'll switch it out and pop it into here. And if I remember, I will just go through them all and switch them out and show you in the next video. But I think that's what I'm going to do, is put it into here. Let me know if you like that idea. Obviously, full credit to them for doing that. It's not my idea. So let's get into this. We need, is it this binder? No, this binder. I'm still getting used to my new binder system. So we are going to start with the 2 Gavin and Stacey ones. So let's do Says Who to start off with. So the next one is Tell It to the Hand, Girlfriend. And I think that's Bryn. But I'm probably going to be so wrong. I know I said I was going to restart watching it, but I haven't had time. Oh, thank gosh. Okay, it is Bryn. We are okay. Okay, so that is £2 because yellow is 2. I just realised that was out of shot. There we are. So the next one, Ship Shape and Shiny Now, No Thanks to You. I don't know. Should we go Pam? Oh, I don't know. Let's go Pam. It's not going to be Pam. Nessa. That is not what I would have guessed. At all. Okay. Oh well. Blue is £8, so I'm going to put 10 in, take 2 out. And we're going to leave it at that for this week because we don't have too much to play with. Which I know sounds silly considering we started with 200, but it's crazy how fast it goes down. Okay, I've now made a mess, but we're not going to clean it because we're going straight into another scratch card. Oh, she's just released like the full Christmas film version, and I am 100% going to get that to do next Christmas. But I'm currently on a buying ban, so yes. Right, let's roll a dice for this one. We're going to do it twice again. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's this one. Which is Uncle Bryn, which is £10. I am going to scratch this off properly later. I'm just worried about running out of time. Okay, and then 2. 1, 2. Is Nessa. Which is unfortunate because it's £15 and I do not have any fivers. Let's go on a fiver hunt. I don't think we've got any fivers in here. We're going to have to go into Fiver Friday. Right, let's go into Fiver Friday. And let's see if we can swap out any 5s. We've got 1 5. No 5s in here, I don't think. Oh, yeah, we've got 2 5s in there. That's okay. Actually, let's swap out these 2 10s for a 20 as well. Whilst we're here. Okay, so we can pop. Actually, let's swap 2 10s for a 20. We can put 25 into, not that one, this one. 25, and we'll pop that back in there, and I will tidy that up for next time. tidy up a little bit. Because we have scratch off stuff everywhere. Okay, that will have to do. So, how much have we got left? 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 87 to play with. So, let's do split, splat, splot. So we need a normal die for this one. That's a 4, which is splat £10 into this challenge. So let's pop £10 in there. And cross you off. So I have realised that we're not even into winter yet. I was just so caught up in all the snow and everything that I forgot that we are not in winter. So this doesn't need to be rushed. I have until the end of February. So yeah. Oh dear. Right, we are going to start Have a Smashing Birthday. We are going to pop 20 into here. Because I want to get ahead on birthdays. All of our birthdays are at the start of the year, which is not so fun. So let's pop 20 into here. Like so. And then I do want to get ahead on some of these things. So Valentine's Day is also going towards birthdays / occasions. So let's pop. I'm going to pop 20 into here. Because I want to get this completed by the end of the year. So that I can at least cover my brothers at the start of February. So let's pop 20 into here. Like so. Rock, paper, scissors. Well, let's give this a whirl. So, scissors, of course, which is 15. Always the way when you don't have loads to play with. But that's fine. Skittles. So, £15 is going into there. We don't have enough coins to play these two. So I am going to pop some into Sweet Pea and Etsy, I think. So let's pop a tenner into each. Because I need this money here because there is so much stuff on Etsy which I want to buy. Which, actually, I haven't even told you all my stories. This is why I start off with them. So, I did put up on my Instagram that I was going to talk a little bit about mental health because I told you I have a story time. So, basically, this year has been a little bit, well, all the years have been a little bit rough, to be fair. But I did say to the people on the Big Budget and Meetup group chat when I made my Christmas list. So I don't know if everybody makes a Christmas list to send out to family and friends, but we do, so that people don't just get junk every year, they get what they actually want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I wanted savings challenges, quite a few, and I was worried about putting it onto my Christmas list, because I'm quite open about it on here and on Instagram, but in my real life I don't think I've ever spoken to people about money, really. It's kind of not done in this little country town, because some people have loads and some people have none, and they live right next door to each other. It's a weird setup. But yeah, I kind of thought, not really sure how this is going to go down. I think they might think I'm a little bit weird, but I did not expect what came next. And that was the fact that they actually decided that it meant I was mentally unwell. Which came as a bit of a shock, to be honest. Because to me, planning for your future and using strategies to set you up for a good future does not sound like mental illness to me. So yeah, I mean, I'm not shy to say that I have had my battles. I am still in therapy after, we're nearly getting to 20 years, to be fair, which is a little bit crazy, because I did not have a great childhood. I did not. And I developed quite a lot of PTSD and OCD and all that shenanigans, and also an eating disorder. So I have seen some things. And it's weird because this is the first new year where I've actually felt excited for the new year. It's never happened. I've never been excited about my future, ever. Just, it's never happened. So to think like I have got myself into such a good place, for someone to see something I'm passionate about as a problem, was a little bit of a shock, I'm not gonna lie, and it made me question a lot of things. It did, because obviously when I was really unwell, I didn't know I was unwell. I really did not. I was sectioned, and I don't remember that time at all. Not at all. I know I went to university, and I don't know how I came back. I don't. I know what people have told me, and I know what fragments I remember, but I don't remember that time in my life, and it made me question it. Like, it made me question my perception on everything. And yeah, I'm quite reliant on other people to sort of tell me when things aren't right, and for someone to construe this, it was quite a shock. And it made me realise that there's quite a few people on my Instagram and YouTube and whatnot that are struggling with their mental health at the moment. Not to the extreme where it's a mental illness, some to the extreme where it's a mental illness, but it made me realise that we really should be a little bit more open about everything. And I want to sort of be that space where you can come and talk to me about anything. I've been through quite a lot. So I sort of know my way around services and whatnot. And I just feel like, I don't know, if I can just help one person to not feel so, I don't know, outcast, so stressed, so alone, then that would be great. I did ask if anybody had any questions. Nobody had any questions, but that's okay. I wasn't really expecting anyone to say anything, but I do sort of want to put a little bit into each of my videos to sort of touch on the topic of mental health, because I am going to be open and honest with you right now. When I find the tracker, where is it? Oh, I popped it in there. That's where it went. This tracker. So, I'm going to set up these habits because I'm going to start it next month. But I wanted to preface this with, do not judge me. Do not judge anybody. But I'm here to tell you the reality of what it is like living with a severe mental illness. Because I am still in trauma therapy. It's really bizarre. I can touch on that a little bit at some point, but it's weird. So the habits that I'm going to set up are probably habits where you're going to go, what the actual? But they are habits that I need to develop. So the first one is, oh, this is not a long line to write on, is brushing my teeth. I am aiming for every evening. I'm obviously not going to do every evening, but I want to aim for 27 days out of the 31. Now that might seem like, why aren't you brushing your teeth? Like, that's weird. But I've had a mental illness for so long that these hygiene routines are just not there. They're just not there. I've been so out of touch with reality for quite a long time that normal everyday things, like, I didn't have a day. There wasn't a day in my life. It was all just a mess. So yeah, like, these routines are completely new to me. But also, mint is a major trigger of mine. And I know people are going to say, why don't you use the fruity toothpaste? And that's because I'm allergic to a few fruits. So I can't do that. I tried the bubblegum one and it's revolting. But yeah, mint is really triggering for me. I know why it's triggering for me. But I'm not going to go into that in this video because I'll need trigger warnings and all that sort of thing. But yeah, it's taking me a long time to sort of build it up to where it's getting less triggering. And I feel like I'm at a place where I can attempt this now and sort of build these routines. So brushing teeth is one. The second one is showering. Pretty self-explanatory. Showering is also triggering for me. It's also so much effort when you are chronically ill or with a mental illness. I also have issues with my joints, so like our bathroom has like mobility aids in them so that I can get around. So showering for me is quite a task. And it's weird because I didn't know how often people showered until it came to, I think it was when I had to speak to the crisis team once, and they were like, how many times do you shower? And I was like, were like once every few weeks. And they were like, what? And I was like, well, yeah, like once a month. But it didn't seem weird to me. It seemed like such an ordeal that why would anybody put themselves through it? But obviously, we have learnt, we have progressed. And so, yeah, showering is one that I want to do. And I'm gonna set it for lower because it is such an ordeal, and I'm gonna do 13 days. Oh, I need to put a reward. So I obviously, through not brushing my teeth and drinking coffee and whatnot, have stained teeth. Not like awful. Actually, I'm really surprised with how good my dental hygiene is, considering we don't have any dentists around here either. So yeah, I'm gonna put whitening because I want to get a whitening kit, one of the Boots ones where you like do the mold to fit your teeth and then put the like gel in. I don't like the idea of the strips. I think that might feel a bit weird, but I want to try that one, and I think it's about £30. So that's gonna go there. Showering, my reward is I have been watching so many like self-care and hygiene videos on YouTube of people's like shower routines and going self-care shopping for hygiene bits and things like that. Most of them are American. I think I've seen like 2 that are from England. So yeah, I want to go self-care shopping. So I'm just gonna put self-care there because I know what that means. Habit number 3. I had these habits in my head and now I can't remember what they are going to be. Oh yeah. YouTube. I want to be consistent with my YouTube. I think there's 4 or 5 weeks, so I want to do 5 uploads in the month of December at least, and my reward for that is going to be that I can buy some more trackers and whatnot off Etsy. That is my reward. Obviously I'm gonna have to save for all of these rewards, so that is also coming in December / the end of November. So yeah, and then the final habit it's gonna be running, actually, because I am running in the London Marathon next year. So I'm gonna set that at 3 days a week, so 15. Let's do 15 days. I really need to set up my plan for the training, but because I've just started a second job, trying to fit it in between has not been easy. So yeah, I really need to figure out a new routine for that. And my reward for that is going to be, I don't know. I'm not really sure what to put as a reward for that one, because I don't need anything running wise, I don't think. I think I'm going to put my reward is that I can buy myself a mug. Because we all know how much I love mugs. So that is all of the habits done. We've just got this £2 left stuff, which is going to go into the New York one. So let's just cross off a £2. And we can pop that into there. And that's everything stuffed. This is quite a low stuffing for me. But next week is the end of the month, so that one's going to be considerably more. Plus I had to pay off some credit card things for things I've been buying. So yeah, this has been a little bit lower than what I was hoping it would be. But that's okay. That's how life goes. We're rolling with the punches. Yeah. I had so much more to tell you, but I will tell you in the next video because I do not want to bore you in this one. And I will see you next time. Bye!